All right, guys, this may or may not go on YouTube. We'll see. But if it does make it to YouTube, this is actually a TikTok stream. So just random conversation, guys, about whatever. But all right, guys, I just got back from the grocery store, so I'm gonna start putting stuff away. I'll show you what I got though. We'll do a little grocery haul here. All right. What's for breakfast, guys? I think I'm just gonna do some oatmeal and eggs. I eat eggs like almost every day for breakfast. I'm gonna skip the protein shake. I'm gonna do some eggs and oats. Keep it simple. But I just got back from Albertsons, so I'm gonna show you guys what I got. Happy Monday. Morning, welcome. Yeah, I got back from the gym, guys. It's almost 10 a.m. here in Vegas. But I picked up some groceries, so let's see. I'm gonna put them all away, but I'll show you all what I got. Just typical groceries. Oh, is it Sunday? Guys, happy Sunday. I don't know why I'm thinking it's Monday already. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, it's Sunday. Did legs this morning. Actually it was pretty good. I was proud of, satisfied with the type of workout I got, I guess I could say. So I got myself some Alani energy drinks, guys. I'm gonna get my caffeine. So this is what I usually have in the afternoons. If not, like I'll have coffee. This or coffee. All right, I had to get some more of my protein that I like to get. I like to drink these in the morning before the gym, just super quick on the go. I actually got my right flavor this time. If you saw my morning live a few days ago, I got the wrong flavor. I got chocolate. I don't really like the chocolate. I'd much rather drink the chocolate peanut butter. No, my cheat meal was yesterday. I did my cheat meal yesterday, guys, and I freaking got Chick-fil-A, and it was the best thing ever. And I took your recommendation, guys. I got mac and cheese along with my chicken sandwiches. So I think my order was this, guys. Oh my gosh, it was like the best cheat meal I've ever had in a while. So I got, your classic Chick-fil-A sandwich. Can't go wrong with that. So delicious. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in I feel like over a year, guys. So it was lovely to have it. So Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, and I got a spicy chicken sandwich. So the original, and then I got spicy. Got a large fry. Love the fries. Love the waffles. Hey Lou, happy Sunday. Yeah, Antonio, Chick-fil-A. After last week, I was like, no, I'm going Chick-fil-A. And I got the mac and cheese. So 2 chicken sandwiches, 1 normal, 1 spicy, fries, mac and cheese, and I got a cookie for dessert. So it was delicious. But I was very much satisfied with just the cookie from Chick-fil-A. And then it was just, 1 modest cookie, nothing too like overkill. Like Crumbles cookies are massive, and if I went with the Insomnia cookies, I would have to order a box. I'd have to at least get 6 to be delivered, and I don't want to waste that many cookies. So yeah, honestly, I might make Chick-fil-A kind of more of a regular cheat meal for myself. It was delicious. Do I compete? Yeah, I competed. I competed in. I haven't competed in a while, but I've done like three shows, and then I've also worked as a personal trainer, and I've had the opportunity of prepping some other guys for a competition as well when I was living up in Utah. Great times, but I just like to train for fun now, keep healthy. I'm not so much caring to ever step on stage again. So, all right, guys. Do any of you guys have Albertsons in your cities? Andale, way, andale. Albertsons is probably one of my most favorite grocery stores here. It's more common in the West, like here in Nevada. You'll find it in Reno, northeastern Nevada, down here in Vegas. Yeah, I like it. You'll find them in California too. Yeah, I grabbed some of my just typical oats. I have low sugar, maple brown sugar, oatmeal here, just the packets. Convenient, 1 pack is 1 serving. And I'll do another serving of my regular, just plain oats. So I'm going to put that away. Yo, Chad, how's it going? Yo, they're in Arizona too. Yeah, go West Coast, guys. Yeah, I feel like West Coast, we have Albertsons out this way. I don't track my macro. I don't currently track my macros. I like basically I eat the same food every day, so I have a mental note of like, okay, like I'm getting about like 2,800 to maybe 3,000 calories in a day based on what I'm eating. So uh, I tracked macros for so long to the point where I already know like what my macros are. Like for example, my breakfast that I'm about to have, I have a serving of oats here, and I mix it in with my other plain oats, and it comes out to about 57 grams of carbs, 10 grams of protein, and approximately 6 grams of fat. And then I'm gonna have my eggs, throw some veggies in. I'm not tracking the macros for veggies because they're super insignificant, but from eggs, I'm getting about like 45 grams of protein. So I just kind of have like this running count in my head. So I'm kind of loosely tracking macros, but I'm not like entering item by item on MyFitnessPal. I used to do that all the time though, if I was getting ready for a show, or if I'm like really trying to dial in my physique and do like a more intense cut. Then I'll plan out all my macros ahead of time the day ahead. Like before I go to bed, I already know what I'm gonna eat the next day. I've already pre-entered into MyFitnessPal. Like the food's prepped, it's ready to go. Like I'm not leaving anything by chance. So, but now I kind of wing it. I feel like it's less mental stress that way as well. Because I'm not going to like, yeah, it's just tedious having to track your macros. Puts a lot of strain on my psyche as well. So I'm just trying to make healthier habits, guys. Like being in my mid 30s, I just want to enjoy life. I want to have a healthy relationship with food. I don't want to have to meticulously track every single gram. I got myself just some eggs. I got the liquid egg substitute, guys, because it's super just convenient. So grabbed a couple of those. Grabbed some almond breeze and sweet almond milk. High almond. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in here. My fridge is so disorganized. I need to like come up with a better organization system, guys. My closet, from my fridge to my pantries. I mean, I just have like Tupperware, guys. You know you're a bodybuilder when you open your cupboards and you just have Tupperware in there, like meal. Hey, thank you, Chad. I appreciate it. All right, got some just some veggies. I have some cauliflower. I have these in my lunches. My chicken and rice meal. I like to crunch up the cauliflower with my rice so it makes the rice more voluminous so it doesn't seem like I'm eating as much rice. Kind of tricks my mind to thinking there's more rice there when half of it's actually cauliflower. So I'm getting in like less carbs, but it still feels like a lot of food. Yo, Michael, thank you for the heart, man. I appreciate it. We've got some cauliflower here. I love zucchini. Grab some zucchini. This is packed with asparagus as well. Pick some of that up. I like to throw these in like my dinner. Or sometimes I'll chop it up and I'll put it in my rice. I'll saute it in with my rice. All right, I'm gonna put that away. Got some spinach in here too. I like to throw spinach in with my eggs sometimes. I gotta eat that. It's gonna go bad soon if I don't. Can't forget about that. Try not to waste anything. Gotta eat some of the other veggies I have in there first. All right, guys. I don't want to unravel this because I'm gonna cook it, but I got some chicken. This is chicken. You can kind of see, kind of like bagged up nicely because I hate how like when you buy chicken at the grocery store, it's like slimy because it like the chicken juice is leaking out. So I like bag it. And I'm actually gonna keep it in this bag and put it in my fridge until I cook it, so the freaking chicken juice salmonella slime doesn't leak all over the place in my fridge. Edward, thank you. I've been told that I do. I've been told that. This is my favorite hummus. I love getting the 3 pepper hummus here. It's pretty spicy, but I'll dip some of my chips in here. I get like, what is it, those healthy not corn chips, but what are they? You guys seen these? I know you have. Yeah, you guys seen these. I get these if I'm like craving like a snack, something crunchy. I love these because they're like they're super macro friendly. Like, 23 carbs per serving, only 2.5 grams of fat in these guys. Usually minimum chips, like healthier versions of chips, like sun chips or tortilla chips. Minimum per serving, they'll have 7 grams of fat. But these popcorn ones that have 2.5 grams, so a much lower fat version that you guys can have. So I'll dip them in this hummus, and the hummus is actually it's low fat as well, super spicy. So I'll kind of pair these two for like a crunchy snack, guys. I love it. These are bomb. No, these are bomb.com. And then got the hummus. Guys, for those who are just tuning in, I'm doing a little grocery haul. I returned back from Albertsons, and I'm just showing y'all what I purchased. Donovan, did you try the Costco hummus in the big? No, I haven't. I need to try it, guys. So my Costco membership expired, and I never go to Costco as much anymore because I've like fell in love with Albertsons, and then I'll go to like Walmart or Target if I need like kind of other just random stuff throughout the week. But I mean, Target has some nice things. I might look into getting another membership at Target so I can get some more items. Maya's outside. I let her have to go to the bathroom. She's ready to come back in, so I'm gonna go let her in. Hi, Maya. She was out. She's ready to come back inside. You love McDonald's after the gym? Ooh, well, what do you like to get at McDonald's? I like McDonald's. Sometimes, honestly, like if I give myself a cheat meal, sometimes I just go with McDonald's, guys. Like I'm not anywhere fancy, but I just got some white bread. Love me my white bread here. Got some flour tortillas. So as you can see, like I have a good combination of like decently healthy food with my veggies, but then I like to just, have your average food. I like me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Bomb.com, John. Yeah, I know. I'm like, I swear I'm cool. What type of chips are those? I'm doing really well, guys. I'm doing so well. Okay, so I'm not keeping up with the messages. So hello, guys. Hi, Vaughn. What's up? Yeah, Dalton. What do you have to tell me? Anyways, I have boom bread, tortillas, and I'll show you the rest. I have a few more things that I got from this grocery store, and I will show you what it is. Anyways, I think I showed you. I got some ground turkey. This is the ground turkey I like to prep. I'll get the 93 lean. And then I will mix in a little bit of the ultra lean just to kind of level out the macros and fat that come from it. So I'll like mix it together. If I'm really trying to like dial in and cut fat, then I will swap out this 93% fat ground turkey and I'll go all 99% lean. So, but I'm not being super strict right now. I'm not looking to be like shredded or beach body ready as we go into the winter months. So I like doing the 93%, 93, 93.7 ratio. Let's see if I can fit this in though. Yeah, no, this will last. This is like basically like a good week worth of stuff. I mean, I'll probably go back throughout the week when I realize that I'm out of something or I forgot to grab something, but this will usually last me through a week. Grab some onions too. I like to throw these in my eggs in the morning. Yeah, for breakfast, Dorian, I'm having just scrambled eggs and I'm gonna have a bowl of oatmeal. So nothing fancy. Put onions up here. Those are yellow onions. Get some like just lunch meat too. Sometimes I just like to tear these up and put them in my scrambled eggs. Like kind of that ham flavor mixed in. Macros are super good, only 1 gram of fat per serving. Protein is decently high. Sodium is iffy, but I'm not so concerned about sodium. Is it normal for a guy with that much muscle to eat eggs? Guys, I don't even have that much muscle. Don't exaggerate. But yes, I love eggs and I eat them. I'm the sussy egg man. Chris, you have to go to work today. I'm sorry. Well, I have to get some work done too, so yes, I can relate. I hope work goes well. Don't judge me, guys. I'm cutting on a paper plate. and I'm lazy. I don't want to. I'm like I need to wash dishes, so I'm using a paper plate. So I know it's probably not the most user like environmental friendly. So please, um, don't hate me for being lazy. Yeah, eggs are delicious, guys. I love eggs. It's a good protein source, and I don't want to get all my protein from like protein powder. So I like to get my protein sources from eggs, ground turkey, as some of you guys saw, um, chicken, beans are a good source of protein, lentils. Yeah, a lot of options. Hell yeah, Chris. Ooh, thank you. Let's see. No, yeah, it's gonna add up. You're gonna get that fat paycheck, and then you're gonna be like, I'm eating sushi tonight, or whatever you like to eat. I'm not a fan of sushi, but if I were to splurge on a meal, I'd probably go for like a steak dinner at like Ruth's Chris or something. I love Ruth's Chris, guys. Ruth's Chris, probably one of my favorites. I've been to Fleming's. I like Fleming's, but Ruth's Chris I feel like is better in my opinion. I just love the meat there. But that's if I were like splurge on like a nice dinner, which I never do. Like literally my cheat meals are McDonald's, double quarter pounder with cheese. Yesterday I had myself some Chick-fil-A. It was glorious. Hey, what's up, Brian from Dallas? Hey, I'm jealous. You guys got Whataburger over there. Mike, you eat 10 eggs a day? You're an egg man like me. Yeah, check out Ruth's Chris. That's actually where yeah, I've been there on like dates. I mean, back when I was not single, it'd be like it's like a good place to like take your guy or your girl, for Valentine's Day or for an anniversary dinner or for like a celebration for getting that new promotion or I don't know, but it's definitely a kind of a special occasion type place for sure. I mean, I'm sure there's people that just go there randomly for no reason just because they want to eat there, but it definitely has a high price tag compared to other restaurants. Yeah. All right, I think that's enough for my egg scramble, guys. That's a lot of veggies, huh? Yo, thank you so much. Thank you for the hat, cowboy hat. I appreciate it. Yeah, go to Ruth's Chris. It's good when you're able like do it for like when you have the extra finances to maybe splurge on a nice dinner and you're celebrating something really special. I think it's a great place to go. Okay, gonna start. Make sure the pan is hot. This is like a fat garlic clove, guys. This is like heat it up, throw it on the pan. There we go. While that's heating up, I'm going to, oh, yeah, have a bowl that is clean. Perfect. I'm going to do my oats, guys. It's almost like making an omelet. Yeah, except I just like scramble it all together. I like mix it all. Scramble, scramble, scramble. Make it all messy. Let's see, I'm going to, look, I still have that much peppers left, guys. I need to eat this by today. Looks like I'm having peppers for lunch and for dinner. No, that's too much. Well, I'll probably be good for tomorrow too. So let's put it right back here in the fridge. Alrighty. Hey Drew, how's it going? Thank you. Appreciate it. Was my family supportive when I came out? Yeah, my mom was. I came out to them in my like mid-20s. So I was already moved out or I was already living on my own. I mean, I was doing well for myself, so it's not like they could like cut me off or anything because it's just kind of like if anything like they would be the ones to support me in fear of me cutting them off. I mean that sounds kind of like rude, but I wouldn't cut them off ever. But I mean they were supportive. Yeah, they weren't. I think my mom like it was a little bit awkward for her to talk about it, because before she was always like making comments like, oh, you need to find yourself a girl so she can like you know, like she'd come over to my house and be like, "Oh, that's why you need a girl, so she can like, you know, cook these delicious meals for you and blah whatever." You know, I say those type of things, and I was like, "Yeah, mom." It's like, "Yeah, that's why you need to find a lady to help you out with this." And then finally, when I came out to her, like all those jokes stopped, and she never used them for guys. She wasn't like, "That's why you need to find a boy so he can like a man so he can come and like help you with this or that," you know. But she's met my past boyfriends that I've had, like my exes, and it, and I think she got used to it. So she's totally supportive, and she was supportive of me. She was like there for me when I went through like my breakups, and yeah, yeah, I'd say my parents are quite supportive for sure. Make sure my fridge is closed, guys. I like have a bad habit of leaving my fridge open. Let's see here. All right, let's go ahead and like, get. I just do like a serving of my plain oats, and then I do the maple brown sugar. It's actually the low sugar maple brown sugar version. What was the last time you had a 9 to 5 job? Oh shoot, I maybe like 3 years ago. Yeah, it was definitely not for me. I definitely like being my own boss. You know, the freedom of making my own schedule and all that. But at the same time, sometimes I'm envious of those who do have a 9 to 5 job. Because sometimes it's like mindless. You know, you have a 9 to 5 job, you go in, you get the work done, you leave, you go to your family. You don't have to think about work. But for me, it's like all the things that I going on. I'm like my own boss, but at the same time, I'm having to manage the day to day operations of everything. Um, being like the visionary behind it, but at the same time, not only being the visionary, but also doing the day to day like minuscule tasks that go into the work. And it's kind of like almost like I don't really have time off, you know? 'Cause, like my mind is always thinking about what to do or how to manage and grow my brand and my business. And yeah, so sometimes it would be nice just to not have to like think about work and go work 9 to 5, off at 5, and just go home and chill, you know? But yeah, but I definitely enjoy what I'm doing. It's a lot of work, but I like it. It keeps me busy. I like to be busy and I like to be challenged. Hey, yo, Ricky, thank you. I'm glad you like this tank. Uh, your parents know that you're gay, but are in denial. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I think it will take time. I think time heals, and they come to realization, and then they become more accepting. I've noticed with like some of my friends, even my parents as well. Um, it becomes more the norm, and they realize that Chris will always be Chris, and it doesn't matter like if he wants to be with a guy or if he wants to be with a girl. Like they're gonna realize that you're still you, and that changes nothing about you. Hola Roberto, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Hi Omar, I am from the USA. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, to be precise. What about you, Omar? Where are you chatting in from? Yo aprendí español en la escuela y también tenía muchos amigos mexicanos que me enseñaron español. No lo hablo muy bien, pero sí puedo sobrevivir. Si visitara como un país hispanohablante, sí podría sobrevivir. I can get by. Like I can get by, guys. Like it's rough, for sure. I don't practice it a lot, but I understand it. I understand it just fine. I understand it just fine. So, but I'll keep practicing. Thank you. Yeah, it's a typical, I guess, Western Nevadan accent. Do you ever go to any shows in Vegas? Yeah, I went to every from time to time. I'm a pretty homebody. I'll stay here. I'll go out like on hikes and stuff like that. So I'm not one. I don't drink. I don't go to clubs or anything. But shows, I can do shows. Like I've been to Cirque du Soleil. before, and I've been to like America's Got Talent, like those fun shows. I go to the exhibits here in Vegas that they have, like the Body Works Museum. They have the Titanic exhibit. All those things are more my vibe. Oh, un acento cuando hablo español. Sí, sí, es un acento gringo porque yo vivo en los Estados Unidos. Y, pero sí, ya yo sé que tengo un acento. Mi perrita está bien, está dormida. No, bueno, me está mirando. Ella quiere comerlo. Ella quiere comer huevos revueltos. Siempre me mira cuando cocino. Yeah, she's watching me from the couch over there. Do you guys see her? Oh, shoot. Making a mess here. But yeah, guys. I'm going to turn this a little lower so it doesn't burn on me. Okay, oops, that's kind of a lot. A little bit more than I wanted. De hecho, no vi el eclipse, no. ¿Y tú viste el eclipse? Yeah, I didn't see the eclipse. Did any of you guys get to witness it or live in an area where you got to actually experience it? Shoot, one of these days, I wanna travel to a place where they have it. Witness it. One of my Navajo friends here in the chat actually was telling me that being Navajo, they have a lot of beliefs, like about nature, Mother Earth, all that, and like he doesn't believe in watching the eclipse. Like his tribe, Navajo Nation, don't believe in watching the eclipse because it's a sacred event where the sun and the moon are mating. Apparently, is what he explained. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So when the eclipse goes on, they all stay in their homes until the eclipse passes because it is like something sacred that the humans, I guess, shouldn't watch or see. So it was interesting. So he told me, he's like, yeah, I'll be in my house all day because we don't believe in watching the eclipse when it's going on. I guess it's such a sacred event that it's maybe human beings aren't worthy enough to witness it. So I thought that was interesting. But I would like to, I personally would like to witness it one day. So I actually didn't, guys, I actually didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know there was an eclipse going on. So I was totally oblivious until someone here in the TikTok stream was actually like, oh, like, are you going to watch the eclipse? And I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, wow. It's interesting because it like gets dark during the day because the sun like is eclipsing the sun. Or at least in some areas, you'll notice it'll be like dimmer. It won't be as bright. But if you are like, the eclipse happens like 100% where you're from, like it will be like dark at night, which probably feels so interesting. I think it'd be fun to experience one day. But yeah, I think here in Vegas, I noticed it did seem a little bit more like dim. But what I noticed in Vegas, it just seemed like there was an overcast. You know, when it's cloudy outside, like when it's about to rain, that's kind of as dark as it got. It was still daylight, but it just seemed like, oh, it looks like it might rain outside, or it gets a little dim out because of all the cloud coverage. Um, but yes, one day I will see if I can travel to a place where the next eclipse is happening to experience it. Another cool thing that I like to experience is checking out the auroras up north. Like if you've been to Alaska or maybe in parts of Canada, maybe over in like the Scandinavian countries, like see the different colors in the sky. Oh my gosh, that's definitely on my bucket list as well. Definitely. Have any of you guys experienced the auroras? Any of you guys been to like northern Alaska or northern Canada, the Scandinavian countries, perhaps to witness that? Yo, Jesus, gracias por los regalitos. Jesus, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Kauai, am I saying that right? Kauai. Yeah, I would love to, maybe make a trip up to Alaska when it's happening and see if I can, well, hopefully catch it. I don't know if it's something that you can really predict. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's is there a certain time of year when they happen, the auroras? Not sure. If someone knows, please enlighten us here in the stream. My oats appear to be done. Yeah, there we go. Guys, I didn't get any berries for my oatmeal, so I'm kind of sad. I'm going to throw some cinnamon in it, though. As you can see, Maya's down here. She's hoping I drop something on the floor. Maya, hey, baby. Hey, baby. She's hoping I jump something on the floor. Kavai. Kavai. Is that Hawaiian? That's a really cool name. It's a beautiful name. I learned to speak Spanish in high school and in college. I studied it at the university I went to. And I also lived in Texas for 2 years by the border of Mexico, down in the valley, so McAllen, Brownsville. And I learned by talking to Spanish speakers there. So I started learning it when I was like 19 years old, though. So I wish I started earlier in life, so then I probably would have been able to pick it up better. Because when you learn language at a younger age, like young age, like before 7, like you actually can be like perfect bilingual, no accent whatsoever. So if you want your kids to know a second language, guys, maybe make sure you're teaching them when they're babies and speaking it in the house all the time. Yeah, Maya's adorable, ain't she? Oh, Joe, thank you so much for that rose. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna grab some cinnamon, stevia, maybe some PB2. I'm gonna mix that in. I'll probably put a little bit of almond milk in my oats as well. It's made. Got a spoon real quick. Okay, I'm gonna put in some. I like to always put a little bit more liquid in. Oh, thank you for that, Cap Water Boy. I appreciate it. I like the vanilla unsweetened almond milk. Put some of that in my oats. I like it because it kind of cools it off, but then the oats, it still keeps absorbing the liquid, so it fluffs it out just a little bit more. Gives it that hint of vanilla taste from the almond milk, vanilla flavor. And I kind of stir that in, let it absorb the milk. Hey, Mike. Yes, this is my first meal of the day. Well, I did have a protein shake. I did have a protein shake before the gym this morning, but this is my first, I guess, a big main meal, breakfast. It's 10:49 a.m. in Las Vegas, so it's still breakfast time here. I know for some of you out east, it's like well past lunchtime, but we're a little bit behind out here in the west. We're a little bit slow. Okay, got some cinnamon. I want to do a little bit more cinnamon. I love me some cinnamon. There we go. And that beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna do some PB2. Let's give it a little bit of peanut butter flavor. I'm just put like a little bit. Try not to overdo it. Oh shoot! Sometimes it spills too much in there. Ah, frick! I did too much. That's fine. That's not that much actually. I'm gonna stir that in. We're all good. We're Gucci. Hey, that foodie Frank. Good morning. Joe de Puerto Rico. ¿Cómo estás? I would love to visit Puerto Rico one day. One day I hope to visit. All right, I'm gonna put some stevia in there. Yeah, I dropped a little bit too much PB2 in there, but it's fine. I'm good. I'm just making my breakfast, guys. This morning went to the gym, had a great leg day. Dropped by Albertsons, our local grocery store here in Vegas. Picked up some, basically did weekly shopping. Got all my chicken for the week, my ground turkey for the week. Got some more veggies, some bread, tortillas, cheese, eggs, all the basics. And came home, started streaming, and those who caught me at the beginning of the stream saw basically all the items I got. I like to do little grocery hauls when I get back from the gym and the store. Show you all what I'm eating. Stir that in a little bit. And yeah, now I've just been making my oatmeal, made some eggs over here on the stove, scrambled eggs, and now we're just talking about random stuff, randomness. You're so happy people know about Puerto Rico? Yeah, yo no sé mucho sobre esa isla muy linda, pero sé que hablan español allí. He tomado clases en español. Así que por eso lo hablo. Y también vivía un poco en Texas, por la frontera de México, y aprendí un poco de español de todos los mexicanos viviendo en Texas. I know that Puerto Ricans, another nickname for Puerto Ricans are Boricuas. So I know a little bit. I know the capital is San Juan. Just basic, very basic information. And I hear it's beautiful. It's beautiful. The island. All right, guys, my oatmeal is there. All right, we got my oats. I don't know. I'm gonna taste, see if it's yeah, we're good. I don't need any more stevia. It's sweet enough. Okay, I'm gonna put these away. Oh, I bet Puerto Rican food is delicious. Hey, Mike. Hey, no problem. Thank you for noticing, and thank you for appreciating it. All right, guys, oats, and I'm going to put my eggs. Let's see. Okay. Guys, I just did some scrambled eggs. You know what would be good on these eggs? I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese, actually. Because why not? Cheese is delicious. Let's see. I don't know what everyone's saying. Are you guys talking amongst each other? I don't know. I keep tuning out at the wrong times. I don't know if you're asking me a question or you guys are talking to each other. I still have some of my last week cheese that I need to finish up. So I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese, let it melt over. So I would say that this breakfast is about like 400 to 500 now that I'm adding some cheese. Yeah, I'd say the total carbs for this breakfast is 50 carbs, 50 grams of protein, and about 12 grams of fat. Putting some cheese there. Thank you. All right. We are Gucci. Let's bring this over to the table, shall we? We can continue our chat. This is where I eat and we chat a little bit longer before I begin my workday, guys. So, if you guys have any questions or any fun things you want to talk about, let's get the conversation going. Let's get the conversation going, guys. Okay. All right. The eggs are still super hot, so hopefully I'm gonna allow them to cool off a bit. Hey, Mike Edits, thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you for coming in here and chatting and bringing your positivity. Much appreciated. Okay, I got that. I got my oats. Maya, girl, what are you doing, girl? She's just my daughter is down here like begging for food. Maya, you're fine. You're totally fine, girl. You don't need it. I gave you your breakfast this morning. Okay. Ooh, you know what would be good on this? Cholula. Cholula. I am, there's a lot of ways to say it, a social media personality, a content creator, investor, real estate, a couple of things. Check me out on Instagram. You can see my links there if you want more details about the specifics. But yeah, I guess in short, I make content. It's something I enjoy. I also really like investing as well. My day is going great, Chris. Thank you, thank you. It's just starting, honestly. Throwing some Cholula on my eggs here. You guys can see what I'm having for breakfast. Eggs, oats. Gary, muchas gracias. ¿Cómo estás? Am I a trainer at a gym? No, I'm not. I just like to work out for myself. Yeah. I train myself. But I don't train other people. See, actually, no. I mean, I like to talk about health and fitness. Like, I'll show you guys what I'm doing, but I'm not like a trainer by profession. At least not anymore. I was back in my 20s. Espero que todos estén bien. Bueno, nada más estamos hablando de lo que sea. Aquí estoy comiendo mi desayuno. Voy a comer, acabo de hacer avena y eché un poco de canela y tengo mis huevos revueltos. Lo hice con pimienta y con jamón y eché un poco de cholula encima. And yeah, that's my breakfast, guys. No, am I on here being cute? I mean, I guess. I'm just chatting, having my morning breakfast, guys, and streaming, answering questions, talking about lunar eclipses, auroras, coming out stories, whatever you guys want to talk about. Tell me. This is where I usually wrap up the stream, guys. Maybe eat a little bit of this while I'm streaming, but we'll see. We'll see how far this goes. My favorite scary movie. I don't like scary movies, but I do. My favorite Halloween movies are probably Hocus Pocus. I like the Halloween Town movies from Disney Channel. I might actually watch those, like starting this week. But yeah, I don't like scary movies in general, so I don't watch them. It tastes good. The eggs are great. Mm. Extra garlic. The extra garlic I added to really does it for me. I really enjoy garlic a lot. So it, it keeps the vampires away. We werewolves don't like vampires, so we do all we can to get rid of them. One of the things that we do is we eat garlic, and they can't stand how we smell. Have you been with girls? No, I haven't. I've not. I've never been with a girl before. All my relationships have been with guys. Um, just what I prefer. No, no, no hate against the straights out there. I support their lifestyle 100%. As long as they support mine, I support them. How long have you been on TikTok? Going on 2 years. My first account was deleted. It was banned by TikTok. I guess I went against terms and conditions with the type of content that I was uploading, or maybe it might have been a stream. I don't know. So with this new account, which I made maybe about like 6 months ago, I'm just I'm doing everything by the book. I made sure to read every word, every detail in the terms and conditions of TikTok. I'm just trying to follow them now. So like any topics that are brought up that could be in violation of those terms and conditions, I just avoid and keep away from with a 10-foot pole. But my favorite movie, guys, I like comedy and I like action adventure movies. So as far as action adventure movies, I really like the Marvel movies. I think my favorite is the Guardians of the Galaxy. Avengers is great too. I do like Guardians of the Galaxy. That's my favorite. I love the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I love them all, but Guardians of the Galaxy number one is my favorite. I love comedy. Bridesmaids, guys, huge fan of Bridesmaids. Melissa McCarthy and all the other like the army of female comedians in that movie is just wow. It's like overpowering. I love it. I love it. I love Mean Girls too. Classic. Basically any movie with Melissa McCarthy, I love. She cracks me up. She's one of my favorites. Um, let's see. I love fantasy. I mean, I grew up with Harry Potter. Of course, I gotta say Harry Potter. I grew up on those movies. I grew up on those books. So I love Harry Potter. I'm a Hufflepuff. Hmm. Classic millennial. Mm. DC, yes. I love DC. I like Aquaman too. The Aquaman movies are dope. I thought it was well done too. I really like, I don't know, this the effects and the animation and the fact that there's this whole world. It's like almost like a space movie, but it's like underwater. You know what I mean? Like I love space type movies. I'm not a huge fan of Star Wars. I didn't grow up on it, so I never really got into it. But I do like a lot of movies that deal with space. I also love what else? Something else that I like. I forgot. It was on the top of my head. Oh my gosh, MJ, I'm so excited for the Aquaman movie. Yeah. I really had an obsession with like Little Mermaid as a boy. So the fact that there's like Aquaman and I don't know, like just cities and life under the sea, like always fascinated me. Kingdoms under the sea was always just super interesting. So I love Aquaman. That's probably like one of my favorite superhero movies. Mm. So yeah, I love superhero movies. I like dystopia films as well. Like The Maze Runner, great. Divergent, Hunger Games. Remember that era, guys? Like late 2010s, early, yeah, like late 2010s or early 2010s, sorry. where like we're going through like the dystopia movie phase. So movies like Maze Runner, Divergent, The Hunger Games were all the vibe, you know. And I was there for it. I was living it up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I feel like the film industry. I feel the film industry goes through like phases, you know, like fads, you know, like fashion. It's like, oh, you know, these type of jeans are all the rave, but now the baggy like jeans that come up to your belly button are all the rave. No longer like the low cut jeans, like fashion, but also movies. You know, like the whole end of the world type dystopia movies were like all the rave back in like 10 years ago. You know, and now I don't know what type of movies are popular now. I know COVID kind of threw a wrench in that. Like COVID threw a wrench in everything. But back when I was like a kid, like Disney Channel was all the rage, like coming out with like musical shows, you know, like High School Musical shows that like have singing in it, like you know the Jonas Brothers, High School Musical, like Camp Rock, Victorious, like they all were incorporating like this music theme in programming, you know. So that was like that phase. So what I mean, what phase are we in now? Are there like I feel like movies kind of follow this trend. Like they all jump on the bandwagon, like, oh well, let's make a movie like this. All the dystopia movies are all the rave. Let's do it, you know? So then you get movies like Hunger Games, Divergent, Maze Runner all coming out around like the same time. Mm, the remakes. We're in the remake phase. Mm. Do you guys like the remakes? Or no? I don't know if I do. I mean, they're fun. I don't think I'm crazy about them, but I don't think they're bad. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the comment on that haircut. Ooh, I love guys. WandaVision was great. When WandaVision came out, like, oh my gosh, she's honestly probably one of my favorites. I know she's kind of like this. She's like a superhero, but at the same time, she's kind of playing the villain role recently when she like abducted that city and basically hijacked everyone's mind and created this fantasy world for herself with her dark magic. But it's kind of like you know, she has these special gifts to do what she wants, to create the life that she wants, you know. And after experience like having to like literally kill her man, her future husband, you know, do you blame her for kind of going a little bit, I guess, psycho for the lack of the better world to try to create a better world for herself and give her her dream of having children. All she wanted to do was just be a mother, you know, which I feel is like a noble desire. But I mean, at the expense of like hijacking and hurting like a city, like probably not the best idea, Scarlet or Wanda or whatever she goes by. Mhm. I like the internal conflict because I feel like we as human beings, we can relate to that because we have that type. We experience, I feel like most of us have experienced some type of internal conflict like that. You know, it really digs deep. Like we know what's right, and then we try to justify, well, what might be right for us, but then who are we hurting at this, you know, by taking a certain action, or is anyone getting hurt along this path, you know? So I don't know. I feel like I can relate to her, and that's why I like her, and I feel like that's why a lot of people like her as like the villain, fulfilling like that good, like the villain role as well as being like the hero and villain. It's just like to me, she's still a hero, honestly. Like she's so powerful, she's so strong, and that itself can be like a curse. But yeah, the Disney movie remakes, I would say they're all right, but I mean, I wouldn't go watch them again. No, The Little Mermaid, I like the original cartoon. I wasn't really getting into the new one as much though. I don't know. It was a cute story, but I like Melissa McCarthy in it. I like Melissa McCarthy in everything pretty much. I just don't know. I feel like I don't like the animation. I feel like it was kind of like tacky a little bit. Aquaman though was dope. They made the underwater kingdom and everything in Aquaman look like super cool. But in Little Mermaid, like it looks like super kind of the animation didn't seem like it was quite as good. Like they were running on such a low budget where everything looked like fake. Or in Aquaman, I felt like it looked a little bit more real. If I were to compare like Aquaman under the sea kingdom animation, like the mer people, all that, like Aquaman was better. Yeah, I agree, MJ, about Wanda's character. Reading back your comment. Hmm. Hello, everybody. Win, Jenny, Jose. Hello, Ernest. Yeah, so I like her. I want more movies to come out with her. I'm a fan of her. Hi Vinicius, hoy Vinicius Navarro. ¿Cómo está? Mm, I think I watched the first part of Loki, but I need to watch the rest. I think I just watched like the first season. It seemed pretty cool, but I don't know what happened. I stopped. Maybe I'll need to give it a watch again. It seemed pretty interesting. I like Thor. I like the Thor movies. I do like the Thor movies. Maybe it's because Thor is really handsome, so I might be biased. Oh no, I'm 34. I'm 34 years old, guys. I'm not 64. That was a joke because everyone thinks I'm a lot older than I am. Like when I talk to people, people are like, "Dang, you're like 50, 60," and I'm like, "No, I'm 34." They're like, "You look so old." I'm like, that's why I'm like a catfish. People see me and they think that I'm a lot older, or they think I'm a lot older, but I'm actually younger than I look. Mm. Hey guys, sorry if I'm missing comments, but please say hello again if I missed it. Secret talents. I can move my ears. Watch. Can you see that I can move my ears, guys? I'll try to do it. It's very subtle. You have to watch closely. Watch my ears. I'm trying to do it without twitching my face. My goal is to be able to fly by next year. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. Mm. I speak English and I speak a little bit of Spanish. Hablo inglés y hablo un poquito de español. I'm doing good. Would I learn Russian? maybe if I married like a really sexy Russian man who like treated me like the princess I am, then I'd be motivated to learn his language so that I could talk to his family and go to Russia with him and understand him. But yeah, that'd probably be the only reason why I'd learn Russian. If I started dating a Russian and I would want to basically try to understand his culture better and get to know his family better and speak to my man in his like native language so I could better even understand him. Because I feel like if you're dating somebody whose native language is like a different language from yours, to really understand them and their jokes and their humor, I feel like you'd have to try to understand their culture, understand their language, you know. So I could see that'd be the only reason why me learning Russian is if I ended up with like a Russian guy or something. So, which could happen. There are a lot of I've come across a lot of good looking Russian men, and they're very like manly, man. They're like weird, like they're very protective over their girls and their guys. So I mean, I feel like if I had a Russian, I'd feel like protected, you know, because they're very like macho. Well, that's a stereotype. Maybe they're not. I don't know. Good morning, guys. Guys, so I went to the gym, hit legs today. Phenomenal leg workout. Dropped by Albertsons, local grocery store here in Las Vegas. Picked up my food for the week. I actually came on live and was showing everybody what I got. Got chicken, ground turkey, oatmeal, milk, eggs, veggies. Saw the essentials, put it away, made my oatmeal and scrambled eggs here on live. And now I'm eating my food slowly and trying to, you know, talk in between and not like chew with my mouth open so you guys not to be as rude, but I want to stay on live and keep talking to you guys while I'm eating. So I'm like taking my time eating and trying to chew with my mouth closed. Um, then I got to get some video editing done later. Got to run some promotions. Want to read more of my little book. I'm reading Poor Dad, Rich Dad right now. So pretty fun read. Very informative. Hey MJ. Yeah, yeah. You're really cool, and I vibe well with you, and I feel like you'd be great at helping out to keep the chat clean. If anyone says anything that's inappropriate or that you think might go against the terms and conditions of TikTok, you can just mute them or gets out of hand, you know. Or if they're being hateful or rude. I mean, sometimes they're joking, and if it's like they're joking, then whatever, like give them a chance. But I mean, I feel like you would know what to do. I trust you. Been chatting with you for a bit, so I feel that I trust your judgment. So yeah, go for it. I gave you those permission. So let me know if you can see it on your end. But yeah, feel free if you stumble in and I'm in, feel free to you can kind of monitor. But you don't have to. Don't feel like you have to work. I mean, if you just see something out of control, now you have those keys to take action if need be. My favorite part of Vegas, I love well, I love the dining options we have here. I don't go to a lot, but I know knowing the fact that if I wanted to go splurge at like a nice restaurant, you know, I could go. You know, we have like like a lot of celebrity restaurants here in Vegas. We have a lot of good shows like Cirque du Soleil. We have good outdoor activities to do, like Red Rock National Park, Mount Charleston, um, Lone Peak trails, like Centennial trails. We got Hoover Dam. It's just a good area. I like the amenities that come with being in a big city. We have everything you need in Vegas, from fine dining to luxury shopping. If you're into high end shopping, I'm not, but I mean, if you are, it's here. It's very family friendly too. So if you want to choose to live like that nightlife, party, drink, gambling, which I don't, you can. Or if you're more chill, you want to live in a kind of more suburban, family friendly with parks and good neighbors, you can find that in Vegas as well. So you kind of can choose, you know. I mean, I don't have to even travel if I wanted to do like a staycation. I could just, go to something going on the strip. There are a lot of celebrities that are coming here with their residencies that you can enjoy as well. So it's kind of, as a local, we get to live in Vegas, but it doesn't necessarily feel like I live in Vegas. I live in like a very family orient, very family community. But the strip is like 20 minutes away. So if I wanted to go and partake in all the craziness at the strip, then I could. But sometimes I forget that the strip is even here because I'm never there. I miss a lot of residencies. I'm always like, oh, so and so's here. Okay, I'll make it to their show. I'll make it. And then like before I know, it's like their last week in Vegas, and then like their tickets are sold out, and I was like, oops, I just procrastinated. And then it's like, well, I guess I missed that residency. Maybe I'll catch them next time. So hey Kyle, sorry, I'm missing some of your guys' messages. I promise I'm not ignoring you. I'm like eating and then I get caught up on one question and more questions are being asked and I miss it. So feel free to if I missed your comment or question, type it again and there's a 60% chance that I'll see it again. If not, do it again. Like type it again. It's okay. You can repeat yourself a few times if I miss it. But hey Kyle, you're in Vegas too? Nice. I'm originally from Elko, Nevada. Um so up north, but now I'm down in Vegas and I love Southern Nevada. It's beautiful. I love that it's warm down here. Up in northern Nevada, it's cold and it snows. And my mom woke up. My mom said it's already like getting into freezing temperatures up in where I'm from. Do I want a family someday? Potentially, yeah. I definitely want a life partner, for sure. And whether or not we decide to have, get kids together, whether it's through like adoption or whatever, like that's something I would be open to. Oh, thank you so much, MJ. I appreciate it. Thank you for helping out. Brandon, right? Brandon, trying to be good at remembering. Who dat Kelly? Brandon, how are you? Hola, gato. Mm. Bien, comiendo. Hice avena y también huevos revueltos. Y nada más estoy desayunando y hablando con ustedes sobre lo que sea. Así que si quieres hablar sobre algo o tienes alguna pregunta para mí, pues pregúntame. Escríbelo aquí en el chat. Sí, yo dormí bien. Dormí bien, creo. Hey, Luis, how's it going? I'm from Northern Nevada, but I live in Vegas now. Yeah, I live in Southwest Vegas, to be precise. I love the Southwest. I like it. I like it. Hmm. Hi, Freak Freedom. How's it going? Rolando, what can you not find? What do you enjoy about Vegas? Any hobbies? I enjoy the outdoors, so I like how Mount Charleston is close by to hit up some hikes and trails there. I lived in Utah for a little bit, so Mount Charleston actually reminds me a little bit about the mountains in Utah, and I love that. I do love Red Rock Canyon. I like being outdoors. Also, like, what else is there? There's a lot of just random trails you can find out here. So I like the outdoors. I like all the options of dining. Really good, really strong, like I guess Asian community here in Vegas. So we have a lot of good Chinese restaurants, Thai restaurants, Korean barbecue restaurants, Japanese food, sushi, all that. I'm not a big fan of sushi, but I love Thai food. I like Weira Thai here in Vegas, probably one of my favorite Thai places. I'm sure there's more that exist that I'd probably like as well. There's so many, I haven't been to all of them. Um, I like the idea of the strip being here, although I don't go to the strip. I don't party or I don't drink alcohol or any of that. But I like the idea of having like the entertainment, um, like the big entertainment industry here, and with that brings like celebrities, residencies, and like big awesome shows like Cirque du Soleil that I could go to and enjoy. So yeah, just a few things I like about Vegas. I like our airport too. I feel like it needs to be redone. I'd like it to be nicer. I feel like our airport is a little bit like dingy. It's getting a little bit dirty. So I would like it to look like, I don't know if they could redo it at some point. But I mean, I like how I can fly virtually anywhere from Vegas if I need to, because the airport is has a lot of traffic. So let's see, what other questions have I missed here? Do I like to wrestle? No, I don't actually. I wrestled in high school, and I'm glad I did it. I learned a lot. I grew, um, like mentally more than anything from the intense practices and having to make weigh-ins as a youth and still trying, who was still growing. It was hard, having to restrict calories at such a young age, on top of like practice being brutal, like you're being like thrown down on a mat, and it's just very like a very contact sport. Um, so I don't like it, but I'm glad I did it, and I wanted to quit by my senior year, but I didn't. I didn't want to be a quitter. I wanted to finish through. So I hope that answers your question. If you're still in the chat, the person who asked it. Are you always so calm? Do you ever get angry? Yeah, I feel like everybody gets angry, I think. I mean, yeah, I try to get better as I get older to control my, if I do get feelings of anger, I try to like think happy thoughts, I guess. And it takes a lot of like energy to get angry, and it's negative energy, and I don't like that energy, so I try to just avoid it. William, do you still do neck bridges for workout? I don't. I mean, I feel like for traps, I don't do any shrugs or anything. I feel like my traps have stayed somewhat developed pretty decently with all the back movements I do, like dumbbell rows, barbell rows, cable seated rows. Um, any pulling movement that you do, like your traps, because your muscles work in synergy. It's although bodybuilders try their darnest to isolate one muscle at a time, your muscles are meant to work in unison. So when you're doing any type of pulling movement, you have the whole back musculature working into like affecting that movement. So that's why your traps can actually develop and get stronger by something as simple as doing rows. If you do want to isolate your traps more, though, you can do like dumbbell shrugs and barbell shrugs and all that. So let's see. Sorry if I'm missing all your questions, guys. I apologize. I'm like, I'm not. Mateo, you ever thinking about going no beard again? I don't know, maybe. What do you guys think? Should I take the facial hair off and just be clean shaven? I kind of like the beard. If anything, I'll keep it short. I won't grow it like long, but I'm actually gonna go to my barber tomorrow, and I'm gonna have him line it up. I might have him like kind of trim it, clean it up a little bit. So, but I think I'll keep it. I think I'll keep it. I like it. When I first got it, my mom didn't like it. She said I looked like she said I looked like a bum or something. I don't know what she said, but I think she's used to it now. Yeah, just having some oatmeal. Just having oatmeal. Have some scrambled eggs. Mm. It's the same thing every day. So yeah, my mom isn't. My she doesn't like my beard. But she comes from that older generation, I feel, where they were like more clean shaven. I don't know. When she was a kid, not a kid, but when she was like in the 70s, I think the look was for men to like keep their face clean. I don't know. But I mean, shoot, people have beards all the time now. I get it from my dad's side, I think. Definitely not my native side. It's like my European blood coming out in me. Halloween, guys. One year, I want to be the Wolverine. You know, Hugh Jackman from the. That's another movie. I like X-Men, guys, but I like Wolverine. Um, Logan. I think I would get some. I was gonna say like get sideburns, but I guess I don't really need those. I don't know, just get claws and just put on jeans, like rip them up or something. Have like a shredded shirt on, and I'll be Wolverine. Burnt sunglasses, yeah, exactly. This oatmeal is good today. I did a good job. Sometimes my oats turn out kind of off. How I train myself? Yeah, I work out like 6 days a week. I'd recommend. I do a split routine. So today I did leg day. Tomorrow I'm gonna do back, then shoulders and arms, chest, and then take the day off, then just repeat. So I like to focus on one major, like one muscle group per day, really do a lot of movements to isolate that muscle. And then, yeah, like, that's a typical like bodybuilder split routine, I'd say. There's other routines too. I know some people will split it up and do like upper body one day, lower body the other day, and like rest and repeat. But I feel like for me, I like to really isolate and do lots of movements for the muscle group. So if I were to do like an upper body one day, lower body one day, I'd be in the gym for so long, and I'm in the gym about like an hour to an hour and a half is usually what I average. Mm. For work, it's can content creator, social media personality, investor. I work for myself. Hey, Mike, I'm trying to. Are there conversations going on amongst you guys? I don't. I can't keep up. Do I shower at the gym? No, I come home and shower. Yeah, I used to when I worked a 9 to 5 job though. Like I used to work out about five. I work out at 5 a.m. in the morning, and I had to be at my job by 7 a.m. So I would just shower after my workout, like bring my change of clothes, get dressed, and go straight to work. Um, but now I don't have to worry about that. So it's like no, I just shower at home. I don't really like showering at the gym to be honest. I'll drive home and shower in the privacy of my home, just where I have all my shower stuff. I guess you can say. I don't really like the whole public showering at the gym type thing. Like private, like being more private. Um, I guess more than anything, it's a hassle to have to like pack a change of clothes and a towel and your gym bag, haul it to the gym. Have like your shampoo and soap, all that. Like I'd rather just go to the gym, workout, come home, and shower at home. You know, unless you have to go somewhere straight after the gym, then it makes sense. Hey, open. How's it going? Well, I'm here now. Now you can talk. To do bodybuilding, Roper. I think in high school, like maybe my sophomore year, I signed up for wrestling because I wanted to be in weights class. I think in high school, I used to watch all the movies with like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Rocky, like the Rocky movies, Rambo, like they were all like these jacked dudes. And I feel like back then all the guys were super jacked in the Hollywood movies. Nowadays, like not so much. You get like Iron Man, you get like Ant Man. They're just like average looking dudes who are the superheroes. I feel like back in like the early 2000s, like all the guys were like jacked out of their mind. But it's kind of see how that cultural shift has changed. Like actors aren't like necessary unless you're The Rock. I guess he's the exception. He's the only jacked guy left. But I just wanted to like I kind of always admired that physique and I wanted that. So and then I signed up for weights and it was cool to see like my body get stronger and like build muscle and it just got addicting from there. And I had some buddies who did some bodybuilding shows, and they said, hey, you should try it. So then I did, and I just kind of fell in love with it from there. So yeah, I guess a long story short, just yeah, like seeing the progress, and it was something that I was like decently good at. Like I wasn't super good at sports like basketball. Like I was too short and like not very coordinated. So I sucked at basketball. So I'm like, no, that's not for me. So I feel like, and then I was good at just individual sports. So that's why I did wrestling or I did like track, you know. So then it was just me by myself. Like if I messed up, there was no one to blame except myself, you know. Like whereas in basketball, you know, I could mess something up, you know, miss a free throw, and then we lose the game, and it's all my fault. Like that would be so much pressure, you know. So I wasn't very good at team sports. So I just like to pick things that where I could just it's all me. So like bodybuilding or track or wrestling, you know, it's all like it's just me and the other guy, you know. So I can't blame a teammate for messing something up. But yeah, so but now I just like working out for fun. I don't see myself competing again. I like to eat, guys. When you get ready for a show, you have to get like super lean, shredded, look like an anatomy chart, you know? And that requires that you restrict the calories like a ton. And then you get like grumpy and hangry. But yeah. I'm having breakfast, guys. It's 11:36 a.m. in Nevada. Yeah, Roper. Well, I was just a little guy. I was tiny. You were I think a senior. You were a senior when I was in high school. So, and I remember when I was a freshman, like my voice wasn't even changed yet. Like when you knew me or when you saw me and out like at conferences and stuff, like I still had like my little boy voice. So I didn't go through puberty till like my sophomore year. But yeah, but even then I was still small. Like my parents aren't very tall people at all. So I'm short. I'm having scrambled eggs and oatmeal. I've been talking too much though now. Now it's super cold. That's pretty cold. I'll finish this up and then I'll wrap up the live guys and then I'll have to get to work and at the probably take Maya on a walk, take her. She needs to go outside. Mm. You're from Syria? That's awesome. I have a few friends when I lived in Utah, I met a lot of people that moved to Salt Lake City who came from Syria and they came to America. They became pretty good friends of mine. So Syria, I would love to visit Syria. I know that there's a lot of like, I guess, dangerous things going on in Syria with all, you know. But I hear that Syria has like some of the nicest people in the world, and I would love to visit and try their food and experience their culture one day. So, but that's awesome. Roper, is this for rodeo finals? Yeah, definitely. Let me know. Sorry, I'm like burping. No, Dougie. Is it Dougie or yeah, Dougie? I think I'll say Dougie. Dougie. No, I don't. I'm single. I need to get more water in, guys. I just realized I'm eating this whole meal and I'm not even drinking water. Gotta stay hydrated. My dog is so persistent. I've been eating here for a good hour because I'm talking to you guys while I'm eating. And she's just down there waiting for me to drop something. She wants food. Do any of you guys take your dogs to the dog park? Or do your dogs play well at the dog park? I know, she's gorgeous. She's the main character. Hi, Ashton. How's it going? I like taking her to the dog park, but sometimes she like starts barking. It's like too excited, and I can tell the other dogs don't really want to play with her sometimes, and she keeps like barking at them and trying to get them to chase her. So then I get a little bit stressed and anxious when I take her. But I love to see her kind of run and play though. So I might actually this evening head up to one of the dog parks I like here and take her. My guilty pleasure. Ooh, I love Hawaiian barbecue, guys. I love Hawaiian like katsu chicken, like the breaded katsu chicken, but a lot of it. Like I'll get double the mac salad, the macaroni salad. Oof, and then white rice and just that's probably one of my favorites. They had a really when I was living in Salt Lake City, they had a really good Hawaiian barbecue. I think it's Hawaiian. It's referred to as Hawaiian barbecue. But anyways, the katsu chicken there was the best, and Utah actually has it has a thriving Polynesian culture. So you find really good Polynesian food and influence up in Utah. So a lot of people from Hawaii. Anyways, I'd say that Hawaiian, and then what else? There's more. I have so many. Um, mm, mm. Cheesecake. I haven't had cheesecake in a while, but sometimes like getting a cheesecake from like the Cheesecake Factory. You know how they have all the options. I get like raspberry cheesecake is my favorite. Yo, champ, how's it go? Or Kim PS. Have a great Sunday. Thanks for saying hello. Sí, Alejandro. Sí, hablo un poquito de español. ¿Y tú de dónde es? ¿De dónde es? Do I like to cook? You know what? Not. I don't really cook. Like I prep my food, but it's super basic. Like I just I cook chicken. I cook my ground turkey, but I don't really like make elaborate like meals. Like what sort of like dishes, which I should try. That's a hobby I can maybe try to learn. Maybe I'll try this. Like that'd be fun to do on live because then I can get recommendations from you guys, and you guys always help me when I do stuff. I can maybe try new recipes or something when on live, and I'll just cook it and chat with you guys. I don't know what are some cool dishes that I should try cooking and that would be fun while I'm on live. That I'll bring all the raw ingredients here. And I'll just follow a recipe, and I'm gonna do it all here while chatting with you guys. That might be hard though, because I'll be multitasking, and it'll be like one teaspoon of salt, and I'll put like 1 tablespoon of salt or something. I'll mess the whole thing up because I'm like busy like answering questions for you guys. That would be fun. I think I should do that for my lives. Like cooking with Mateo or something. Kem, sí, hablo un poco de español. ¿Desde dónde? Costa Rica. Costa Rica. Ah, qué padre. Me encanta el español de la gente de la Costa Rica. Suena muy suave. Yo aprendí español hablando con los mexicanos aquí en los Estados Unidos. Pero también tenía un amigo de Costa Rica. Tengo ganas de ir a Costa Rica algún día. He escuchado muchas cosas buenas sobre ese país, que hay muchos animales, mucha vegetación. Es uno de los países que tiene los más diferentes de especies de animales del mundo. Algo así, creo. Es lo que he escuchado. Ojalá que me entiendan porque mi español es bien chafa. Es bien mal. Híjole. Simon, I didn't get your question. I'm sorry. Sushi. Oh, guys, I don't like seafood. So anything but sushi, maybe I could try cooking. I'm going to my barber tomorrow, so I'll give him the feedback. Oh, Istra, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. I know it's actually kind of bad, but you guys are just being nice. But I appreciate it. But I'm learning from you guys. You guys are teaching me a lot. Obviously, I can't really have high level conversations in Spanish. It's like it's like if I'm like a little kid talking because there's like I can't really get into detail about what I'm feeling or trying to say. Uh, Muchas gracias. Ojalá algún día. ¿Vives en San José, la capital, o por la costa? Mm, bueno, muy bien. Ojalá algún día. Yo quiero visitar muchos lugares. Muchos lugares. Costa Rico siendo uno de ellos. Uh, Guys, for those who are just tuning into my stream, almost going on 2 hours, guys. My Sunday started like this. Woke up, hit legs at the gym, great workout. Stopped by the supermarket, Albertsons, to grab some groceries. Came home, started live, showed you everything I got, and then just cooked my egg white, or excuse me, yeah, I guess eggs, scrambled eggs, and oatmeal, and now we're just chatting. So if you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask. Let's see. Vivo en San José, pero tengo familia en la costa en Guanacaste. Ok. ¿Y te gusta vivir en San José? ¿Te gusta la ciudad? ¿Prefieres vivir en San José en vez de la costa como Guanacaste? Porque San José no hay playas o nada de eso, ¿verdad? Así que tendría que salir de la ciudad y ir por la costa para disfrutar de la playa y todo eso. Isla, de hecho, nunca he visitado un país en Sudamérica, pero sé los nombres, por ejemplo, Argentina, y nada más estoy familiarizado, ¿cómo se dice? I'm familiar with. Nada más conozco unas cosas sobre como los países en Sudamérica. Por ejemplo, Perú, Colombia, Argentina, Chile, que en Argentina toman mate, es algo muy común. En Perú se encuentra Machu Picchu, Colombia, el café es muy popular, cosas así, pero nunca he visitado ningún país en Sudamérica. Ojalá algún día. Hola Claudia, ¿cómo estás? Ojalá que me entiendan porque Híjole, no, a veces no digo muchas cosas malas en español, como no conozco el idioma muy bien. A la zona sur, como Patagonia, los países de Argentina, Chile, Uruguay. Hola Rubén, ¿qué tal? Hola Maricopa. Hi Maricopa. What am I working? I actually did some legs this morning, so I worked out legs at the gym. Now I'm just chatting with you guys. Arroyo, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Wow. Yo quiero conocer más ese parte de México, Yucatán. Sí, sí, sí. Muy bien, Arroyo, muy bien. Acabo de, bueno, comiendo, desayunando. Hice avena y también hice huevos revueltos y nada más estoy comiendo y hablando con ustedes. Maricopa, no creo que esa pregunta es buena para esa plataforma. Así que, por favor, de no preguntas así, ¿vale? No, separado. Avena y ya, ya comí todo, casi todo. No mezclo avena con huevos revueltos. No los mezclo. Qué asco. Oh, ¿qué van a hacer hoy? No sé si tienen planes este domingo, la iglesia o quedar en casa viendo Netflix o Hulu, Disney Plus. Yo creo que hoy nada más me quedo en el sofá y voy a ver la tele o algo, Netflix. Voy a encontrar un show nuevo. Así, a ver, tengo algo en la barba. Gracias, Javier. Bueno, hola Manny, ¿cómo estás? Yo vivo en Las Vegas también. What am I binging on TV right now? So right now, I think I mentioned this before. Actually, I know I have. I'm watching the what's that network called? That I just left my mind. I'm watching the HGTV, so like all like the home renovation type shows, like reality shows. I'm getting super into that. So right now I'm watching the flip shows where they flip houses, where they like Flip or Flop, for example, is the one I'm watching. Or there's another show called Flipping Vegas. I'm actually watching both at the same time. I'll like watch one episode of Flip or Flop, and I'll go to Flipping Vegas and watch Flipping Vegas. But essentially, they're buying like homes that are in foreclosure. They redo them, make them look nice. They buy like these ugly homes that no one would want. They renovate, make them look beautiful, and then try to resell them and make profit from it. So I love that. I love seeing the home renovations, and then like all the problems and issues and drama that comes with it are obviously kind of funny as well. Sí, sí, hay muchos lugares, hay muchas montañas en Las Vegas también, así. Por eso me gusta esta ciudad. Descansando hoy, Eddie, muy bien. Yo también voy a descansar. Am I a trainer? No, I am not a trainer. I used to be a personal trainer in college, and after when I graduated from college, I was a trainer for a bit. But I just work out. I like to go to the gym. It's become more just like a hobby of mine. Ah. Well, guys, thank you again. Thank you for the likes too. I want to see if I can get to 10K likes today, this morning. So if you, vamos tocando la pantalla porque yo quiero alcanzar 10,000 likes, por favor. Así que gracias por enviarme las corazones. Thanks for the likes, guys. I think we're gonna reach 10K here in a minute, and that was kind of my goal that I wanted to. Yeah, I'm 34 years old, guys. Tengo 34 años. I got my degree in business management, and I actually minored in Spanish. So I liked Spanish. I took a lot of classes in Spanish, like literature and all that. So that's why I can like somewhat communicate in it. But I took enough credits of Spanish to actually get like a minor in it. So yeah, I took like the test and everything where I had to like speak with someone, and like I had to like see if I could pass and qualify to get the minor. I'm like, I guess speaking ability, they rank me in advanced low. Like, I guess you get like beginner Spanish, medium Spanish, advanced. And I guess I was ranked advanced, but low. Because then you have low advanced, high, mid advanced, and high advanced. And at the time, they ranked me low advanced. But I think I was better at Spanish then because I was speaking it a lot more. Now that I'm older, I feel like I don't use it anymore. I forgot. I feel like now I'm more like just intermediate, like low. I think I got worse. So I don't speak it anymore. Hi, Joseph. I'm really good. Thank you. I'm doing quite well. You're in school for business. One more year. Oh, Eddie, cool. Are you like focusing on a particular field of business? Like, I don't know, accounting, finance, marketing, or is it like kind of just general business? Because I know sometimes business schools will do like have like HR or marketing or information systems or just different kind of like specialties you can go into, if that makes sense. Lindo día, sí. Está fresco también. Do I wear makeup? No, I don't. Should I probably? Maybe I should cover up like my little like skin splotches from the sun here in Vegas 'cause I don't wear SPF like I should. Hi Jub, how's it going? Or Jube? Is it Jube? Jube or Jub? I think Jube. My day's going well. I'm actually just wrapped up breakfast. So I'm about to actually get the rest of my day started. Went to the gym this morning, grocery shopping, been streaming while I was eating breakfast, making my breakfast and then eating it. Now I'm finished with breakfast and now the stream will be coming to an end. Guys, oh, thank you for the 10K likes, guys. Gracias. Vamos tocando la pantalla más. A lo mejor podemos alcanzar 15 likes. And guys, if you don't mind, no conozco a Alejo. Si me quieres seguir en Instagram también, tengo el enlace de mi Instagram en la descripción ¿cómo se dice? De my TikTok. Jiminy Crickets. So follow me on Instagram, guys. Would love to connect with you guys on other platforms. Hi Ken. I'm sorry if I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I don't read all the messages sometimes, so please ask it again and hopefully I will see it and I can answer it for you. Let's see, how long have you been on live? Oh shoot, it's been going on 2 hours, guys, so I'm probably gonna log off here. Yeah, it's been a longer live this morning, but I cooked breakfast and put away all my groceries while I'm live, and I ate breakfast while I was on live. And I eat it slowly so I'm not like nomming all over the screen. Yeah, guys, thanks for following me here on TikTok, guys. I appreciate it. If you guys don't mind checking out some of my quirky, cringy peck bounce videos, I do those a lot just because for some reason people like them, and I try to make other like funny like videos or I don't know about training or things to do in Vegas, but no one ever likes those. They just like me bouncing my pecs, and I'm just like, whatever, sure, I'll do more of those. They're easy to make. They take like 2 seconds. But it just helps get my Instagram, or not my Instagram, but my TikTok out there. So if you want to comment, like on those, I'd appreciate it as well. Ken, am I still Mormon? No, I am not. I am not Mormon. I left basically all Christianity behind. My views and the views of most Christian faiths don't line up. So nothing against those faiths. I love the people in them. Like my family, friends, most are Christian. It's just something that I decided wasn't a good fit for my life, so I decided to go down a different path. But good question, Ken. Thank you for your concern. Guys, again, if you don't mind following me here on Instagram. I don't Ken, do you believe in I feel like I'm kind of like going more for I believe there's a grand creator, but I don't know. I'll say this, I don't believe there isn't a God, but I don't know if I believe there is one. So I can't make an argument that there isn't, nor can I really make a strong argument that there is. So that's all I'll say on that topic. Ken. Hi Evans, how's it going? Oh, my Instagram link is in the bio of TikTok. So guys, go to my TikTok page and then you'll see a little Instagram at the top of my page and you can follow me there. If you want to connect with me on Instagram, I would appreciate it. That's great, guys. I think religion is good. Whether you are Islam, whether you are believe in Judaism or Christianity, you know, if it brings you peace and comfort and gives you more direction to live a better life, then I'm all for it. Definitely. Hi, Jeremiah. I'm good. Just finished up a meal and now we're just talking about random topics. Earlier we were talking about movies. We were talking about why Wanda was a great character and how she was very layered. We were talking about auroras and eclipses earlier, and we were talking about Costa Rica. They were talking a little bit about religion. Greg, I'm gonna keep pulling up on your live. Like every time you comment on my lives, I'm gonna pull up. Just saying. So my recommendation is that you just keep moving. Hi Timothy, how are you doing? Yeah, Greg, I'm on every morning. Greg. But thanks for saying hi. I always like seeing your comment. You actually caught me just right before I was about to log off anyway, so getting ready to log off here. Oh, please. Because it thank you. You're kind, Dougie. All right, guys. Let's get to 15K. I want to get my goal. I want to at least get hit like a good like 15 solid K likes, guys. So if you don't mind, like tapping the screen, giving me those likes. I want to get to 15K. Yo, Daniel, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. Thank you. Vamos tocando la pantalla. Ya casi vamos a llegar a 15 likes. Así que gracias por el apoyo. Muchísimas gracias. 14 likes. Muy bien. Ok. Vamos por 15,000. Thank you. Guys, thank you for the likes. We're almost at 14.2, 14.3. Let's see, 14. We can get to 15. It's like run up the likes. Then I'll be happy. I just want it to be like a nice full number before I log out. Again, follow me on Instagram, guys. I do morning lives like this pretty much every day. So I'll be back again tomorrow. Same shiz, new day. Probably eating the same crap, but we can maybe talk about some new topics, okay? Oh yeah, 14.8, almost there, almost at 15K, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Well, Dougie, thank you for saying hi. Thank you for coming and bringing such a positive energy to my live stream. I appreciate it. Okay, ya me tengo que ir, chicos. All right, we did it, guys. 15. Guys, thank you for the hearts. All right, I'm going to log out, guys. It's had such a fun time talking to you guys. Thanks for helping out. MJ, thank you for helping me with being like a moderator. You're awesome. I freaking miss so much on here and I don't see it. So I'm glad that you were acting as like a second pair of eyes to check it out. And yeah, thanks again. Hope to catch you on later. I'm gonna try to do an evening stream as well. So if you guys want to check back, maybe around like 9 p.m. Eastern time. I usually jump on around 9 p.m. Eastern time if you guys are around then. Okay. So yeah, take care, guys. Bye bye for now. Thanks again.